What got me into radio was listening to it growing up. It was always on in my house. My mom was someone who never liked to have silence. She wanted to have the radio on. She wanted to have some sort of noise on in the house. And so she had the radio on, and I'd listen to it from the time I was an infant. Some of my most interesting memories were, listening at about 8, 9, 10 years old. They'd have it on. My mom would have it on every morning. And by the time I got into high school, I thought, I want to make a living by talking. So I enrolled in a Boy Scout exploration program that the radio station had. I think it was during my sophomore or junior year in high school. And 1 month after I graduated from Alpena High School, they hired me. I was 17.
The hardware, the technology of how you can convert audio just across waves of absolute nothing to a receiver is something that astonishes me. Going how we had AM and now we're at FM, and a transmitter goes to a receiver just through air. It's crazy.
My favorite thing about radio is it's an opportunity to communicate with people one-to-one. You think about, you're sitting behind a microphone and hundreds or thousands of people are listening to you, but what it really is it's a method of communication person to person. You're talking to one person. And by talking to one person, everyone's paying attention and everybody's listening.
I feel like if you're in your car, you could have Spotify going, but radio makes sort of kind of a signature sound to it, because Spotify will always sound clear, I guess, but radio has just this sound you can't describe.
Some of my biggest inspirations were some of my local people, the people who I grew up listening to, I eventually ended up working with, which was really cool. Back then, the radio station employed people who had been there for 10, 20 years, and I got to work with them. And then on a national level, Casey Kasem, American Top 40, listened religiously every week, wrote down where the songs were, what numbers they were on the charts,
So I guess that would just be the glaring difference, because they both use, I guess, waves, but radio is kind of the pioneer of sending stuff through waves.